I'm a minute late. What has happened? Busy, busy, busy. That's all. Just busy. God, we're getting some rain. What the hell's going on? Bet P-Funk will jump on here soon. I know he's getting dumped on too. At least it's not snow. That's all I got to say about that. At least it's not snow. Could be bad. Could be bad. What are we looking at here? Got a little SPY up pre-market. How many points? 4.5. Tesla's moving like a madman again. Pre-market up 6 points right now. It was a lot more than that. Yeah, markets. Gotta love the markets. So first thing I'm noticing right here, what I talked about on Monday was the US dollar has not tested the top of its weekly range. Has it now? Yeah. Did I say it was definitely going to? Yes. This is how these indicators work. Got to know where these levels are at, folks, so you don't get caught with your pants down. That is for sure. Sitting on top of the weekly range right now. And the top of the weekly, here is the bottom of the monthly. Okay, so this is going to be interesting to see what happens here. This could, if the dollar drops below here, got the center of the weekly down here at 102.2. Chances, high probability it finds support right here, right? Top of the weekly. Now, I'm not saying it can't go down lower, because it sure could. Bottom of the weekly, probably local lows here, 101.9. Yeah, I don't think it's dipped below 102 yet. A little bit, but not that far. First weekly support, actually pretty tight. I'm surprised it's this tight, 101.5. So let's see how this plays out when the market opens. Obviously, overnight, dollar droop down. All right, tested this weekly range. Everything pre-market's up. Everything's up, apparently. Tesla 3.2%. Let's see, Meta's up 1.7%. Apple's up 1.28%. Netflix 1.7%. We got Amazon up 1.75%. Microsoft, after the dumperoo, 2.13%. What else? Anything really sticking out? I mean, Lyft's up 2.45 yesterday. Uber had a good day. Las Vegas Sands up 2.6. Baba 3.37. Speaking of Baba got some earnings coming up here. Middle of the month. What exactly is Baba? Let's take a quick peek here. Let me pull the Baba chart up. Yes, I want to know when these earnings are. Could be a good play. Let's see. There you are, Baba. Show me them earnings. There they are. Yeah, 23rd. It's a little, yeah, towards the end of the month. All good. Time to watch this thing. What's it actually doing right now? Don't trade it much, but it is earnings. Setting up some hidden bull. That's for sure. Actually, no. Yeah, none. No hidden bull. Bull div though. Bull div on the returns oscillator for sure. We had some. God, I woke up, started reading messages in the founders chat. Alpha trading without coffee made me feel real stupid. There's a little math going on. Just a little bit of math going on. We got smart peeps. We do got smart peeps. I'm going to shove Laplace distribution up everybody's butt here soon, apparently. It is good. That's why we love it. Indeed, that's why we love it. What's this, a daily on Baba? What's this 5-day look like? Oh, boy. Interesting, indeed. Yeah. Playing out this bear div right now between price action and returns. Probably don't even have to pull up the RSI anymore to show people. It's not there. Okay, RSI, worthless. Returns oscillator, need to have one. Why? Price action follows returns. Why use lagging indicators that are based on price? This is the nail we need to drive home, right? I don't think people really understand this because nobody else is talking about it. That's why these algos are just running rampant over people, taking all their money. And let's see. So on the 5-day as well, Baba has fallen off a cliff. The volatility has fallen off a cliff, the low length anyway. The 2400 is really hanging high. This could be interesting. When this volatility expands, keep an eye on that correlation. It's setting up hidden bull right now. All right, setting up some hidden bull. Obviously coming off bear div, gonna set up hidden bull. So let's see. And after a move like this, that's what, that's what the bears get to deal with. Depending on which way this price action moves, if it's bullish or bearish, or the other team, they're always going to be fighting against that hidden divergence. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. All the fishers are turning down on the 5-day. Interesting. What about the 21? 21 day. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, there is a little bit of hidden bear playing out right now on the 21 day. Little bit. Volatility's contracting, negatively correlated. All the fishers are up. Interesting. It's going to be good to see what this looks like in about 10 days. Make a better decision. Let's see here. Let me go to. It's going to spy real quick, and I'm being. What are you doing here? Got booted out of my session. Let me log back in here real quick. Boink. Oh, really? Invalid password, huh? Okay, I got something for you. How do you like that? Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Spy. I'm like, there it is. What are we doing here, Spy? What are we doing? Yeah, there's that hidden bull. Hidden bull playing out. The hidden bull's playing out on the Z-score right now. This thing turns up. It's a volatility doing exactly what I want to see it doing. Contracting, negatively correlated. Random walk. One fisher left. One fisher left to turn up. Got 3 up. This is the 21 day on SPY. You get all these fishers up. Look out, man. I'm telling you. Let's see here. Are we setting up a little bit? I mean, not even. Just a little bit of bear div up here at the top. Just a little bit. And you can see, right, on this 21 day chart, all these lower lows. Look at the returns oscillator. We've already pulled up the RSI previously. There's no div there on the RSI. So why even try to trade it? Why even try to trade traditional technical analysis divergence? Because it doesn't work. I don't know why people continue to use it. Yeah, at some point you're gonna find out that the price action follows returns. Why? That's where you want to look for the divergence. Why are you looking for divergence with an indicator that's built on price that you're looking for divergence with in the first place? Does that make any sense at all? The more you say it, the more stupid it sounds. And it's amazing. It's amazing how everybody just loves that indicator. I did it one time. My hand's up right now. Hello. It's because I didn't understand, right? I didn't understand about volatility, or that I was using a lagging indicator built on price. Price lags behind the returns. Get it through your heads, all right? Get it through your heads. And then you'll understand why we talk about the things we talk about. And why a lot of we get probabilities, right? If you read between the lines, you're always going to sniff out a little bit of bias. And when you realize how often that bias is correct, you start to go, maybe these guys are onto something a little bit. It's like, you think? What was our main purpose? We knew the algos were running this market, right? We knew the algos, and that liquidity was moving the markets around, creating the divergence between the returns and price action. So our goal was, hey, look, we need things built on the returns. This is going to show great divergence. One of the first things I did, the first returns oscillator I got from some guy way back when, I was like, interesting. Look at this divergence that the returns oscillator is picking up, that the RSI is not. So then you start to have to ask yourself questions. Well, why isn't it? And so then you just dive deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you look at the poor math that the indicator itself is built upon. My God. You're like, okay. Crazy. That's all I got to say about that. Very crazy. While I go over here, trade, SPY. Let's get this loaded up. Yeah, I'm probably going to degen today. Start looking at these calls and puts. Almost as good as the lottery, right, P5? I saw you.
Almost as good.
That's awesome.
Tell you what, though, man, it was kind of a letdown. I know that sounds weird, but it wasn't like I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? Even though it was only $2,500, it was, I don't know, it wasn't fulfilling.
Well, right? You just stumbled
No, it's
upon it.
weird. I'm not being weird about it. It just affected me weird, man.
No, I mean, that's one of those things where what'd you do? Pop in a gas station, get a ticket, and boom?
Yep.
Yeah.
My wife did, actually. She walked in, played a keynote ticket. She played 5 numbers, and actually, we didn't go to guess it. We just went to a pop. We went in and had a quick drink. We were on our way somewhere, had a quick drink and played it. And she played 3 draws in a row. The first draw hit.
Nice.
And it was, and Michigan's doing a thing right now for this month of February where you get a random one called a doubler, so it doubled the prize. So not only did we hit it on a doubler. Yeah, so she hit 5. She drew 5 numbers on keynote. All 5 numbers hit on a doubler. It was $2,400.
Right.
Not bad. No, not bad at all, man. I mean, I'm blessed, but it was just, I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more rewarding when the market opens and you buy like 10 calls at a certain price, and you nailed it looking at the VEPS indicators, and you make that 2,700. Then you're just like, you're the proud peacock. You're like, yeah, this is good shit.
I don't know. I'm like, damn, if this was $1 million, how would I feel? And then I don't mean that I want more. I hope I'm not let down if I win $1 million.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I know I sound stupid here when I'm saying this, but
No.
The after effect was bizarre.
These are first world problems.
Yep.
It's all good. All good. All right, let's back this down now. Let's go SPY. Let's see SPY 5-day. Yeah, you got one Fisher turning down right now. Interesting. What are we setting up here?
Sure, Yasha, I'll send that right to you, man.
All right. Yeah, there's no div. No bear div, really. I mean, you come all the way back. There's a little bit here, but hell, this little bear div move played out. Let me see here. This Z-score's been up here rummaging around. Let's see. Yeah, there was a little hidden right there. Let me see here. What's this volatility doing? Yeah, I mean, look at the 5-day. I mean, this volatility is low. Finally, you got this 2,400 starting to dip down. First thing I want to do, let's check this out real quick. Let's see what's going on with this correlation on the 2,400. If it's negative, it's going to be good. Interesting. So, we got the 2,400 sloping up positive, contracting volatility. That's usually not good. But the 981 is expanding. Okay, so you got the 525 expanding, right? Boom. 525s in columns, positively, or actually, let me go back to one real quick. Yeah, sloping up, positively correlated. We already know the 2,400 is contracting, positively correlated. So those two, now this is the 981, it is expanding. Let's see if it's positively correlated. It's starting to slope up slowly right now. Those two can override that, especially, it'd be different, right? If the 2,400 was expanding negatively correlated, that's gonna just punch these two other lengths right between the eyes, man. It's not gonna get any traction at all, and we're probably gonna have a dump. But because it's contracting positively correlated, the other two are expanding positively correlated. I'm looking in the other direction to the top side. Yep, I sure am. Let me see here. Random walk. See what the daily's doing here. Before the open, yeah, the Z-score made its way all the way through the top side of these confidence intervals. Really, there's no bear div though. No bear div. If anything, this thing's starting to set up some more hidden bull. All the Fishers are down right now though. Barely trending. And volatility yesterday expanded, negatively correlated. That's why we had this nice down day yesterday. So let's watch when this market opens and see if this correlation breaks with the volatility expansion. See if the 4 hours giving us a little hint. Yeah, when it closed, contracting, positively correlated. Okay, exactly opposite of the daily. Let me see here, but both down, right? Both of those tendencies are going to bring price action down. Random walk, no bear div. This actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, the last thing I'm looking at is the fissures. I want to see what the fissures are doing after I read all of this. I put a lot of weight on this at the end, right? These fissures are scattered. So because they are all turned down, when I see something like this, right? When you see all these fissures just freaking line up, little soldiers, man, you gotta watch out. I mean, look at this. Returns oscillator right here going up, fissures coming down. For most of it, look when the fissures flip, right when the returns oscillator crosses the zero mean, then we get that nice little 3-day pump. Boop, 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 boop. On SPY. Hell, that thing went from, let's blow this up. That baby actually went from about 387 to 403. Nice little move. Nice little move indeed. So yeah, that's how you work these together. And I know somebody had a revelation earlier, maybe late last year, about what it means when this returns oscillator crosses up or down the zero mean. That's when you really see some action, especially if there's a divergence play happening. Let's see here. What else? 90 minute. How'd the last 90 close? Let me turn off this projection, boss, real quickly. Let's see. Yeah, some hidden bull right now. Hidden bull playing out pre-market. You can see it, right? Lower low. Look at the returns oscillator turned up. Is it correlated? Yes, positively. You can trust this move. That's what that's telling you right there, this hidden bull divergence, right? Get a, let's see, a higher low right here, right? Boom, higher low. Over here, low, lower low. That's hidden bull divergence. Is that flat volatility down here? Yeah, see, so flat volatility positively correlated. Remember what I was talking about, like pretty much in between like 25 and 75. You could even go to like 10 to 90 to be honest. If you've got flat volatility, correlation, like right now it's flat, positively correlated. Price action floating down. Has been anyway. We got to get this. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this first 90-minute candle expand the way pre-market's acting. I mean, I don't even have to tell you, it's gonna. It will turn up. These fissures, they're pretty mud. They're pretty tight, just flat. Very, very, very flat. Z-score, God, man, look at this on the 90. This thing just floating around. Haven't had an outlier in a minute. Last beginning an outlier was the 25th of January. And that's on the 90-minute. We're getting lower highs. Boy, oh boy. If this was down here by the confidence intervals with this hidden bull right now, I'd be like, man, this thing we could just immediately go right into a 90-minute outlier on the Z-score and the variance, to be honest. Let's see what happens here when we open. Because this is a nice little pre-market move. I guess it's about 4.5 or 3.5 points or something. Yeah. Look at the 45 though. Yeah. 45's looking good. And here's the hidden right here. That played out a little bit. But look, no bear div. There's no bear div. That's what I'm always looking for on either side. Is there bear div building? Is there bull div building? And usually when there's not, there's you got to pay attention. Look at the fissures. They're in lockstep right now, man. They are all just hovering right around the mean of the bands. Bands are tight. DLP's on a slow little contract back to the zero threshold here on the mean. Let me see here. Contracting, negatively correlated. That's how it closed. So I see that last 45-minute candle. It did just ran to the top side of the 68.3 Laplace, pulled right back to the mean. What about the 33? Let's see here. Ooh, let me see something. Boy, that candle pulled up. Boy, it's close, man. There's definitely some weak bull div. Getting positively correlated, right at yesterday, last 33-minute candle, man. That correlation went positive on that weak bull. I don't usually play the weak bull, but yeah, these fissures are in lockstep. If they all turn up right here right now, especially volatility, pretty much, I mean, you can see it's, I mean, it's starting to slope back up positive. Going to need some volatility to come in here. And considering pre-market, you're probably going to see it. It's already sloping back up positive. Good stuff. And how'd the last 15-minute candle? Let's see here. Things sticking out. Yeah. Flat volatility. Correlation's negative, so floated up. This is probably on this 15-minute. You're going to see probably this first volatility candle is going to punch above 75. Probably. Hell, if this thing really starts moving, it'll bust right up to 100. Correlation will break positive. Had this little bit of bull div here that played out right at the end of the day with that last 15-minute candle pullback. Okay. What time is it? 9:22. Let's go to, while we're waiting for the traditional markets to open up, BTC. Don't forget about BTC. This thing's revving up. She's revving up. First, let's go to the weekly real quick. Let's check this out. Yeah. The variance coming down, negatively correlated, setting up this hidden bull div. You still got 3 fissures up. One is right at the mean of the bands. The bands have collapsed onto these fissures. I mean, you're getting a little bit of expansion here, negatively correlated. We either want contraction or we want the correlation to break with this volatility expansion for sure. And I like that to happen just because of what I'm seeing on the variance. Now the predictor's flipped on the weekly to the downside. That can change quick. That can change really quick. But it's a random walk right now on the weekly. Very, very random. What's a daily doing? I mean, there was bear div building like right up to here, right? And then, you know, as this Z score, which we're working on a new model, has to do with Laplace distribution. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, so it's starting to price action definitely coming down. No local div on the daily at all though, to be honest. I mean, I think this is actually played out. Look how random the price action is. Very random. But we're going to have to see if this volatility is going to expand on the daily on Bitcoin. This correlation's got to break to the top side here. Got to slope back up positive. The dollar was definitely showing some weakness too. Here, let me pull in the 4-hour real quick for you. Yeah, we got bull div. We got bull div on the returns oscillator. All the fissures are up. The predictor broke to the top side as well, contracting, or actually flat at about a 96, negatively correlated, so baby's just floating right up. Like that. And the Z-score, definitely. Z-score and returns oscillator. Z-score more of a longer div play here, going back 4 hours, probably a few days. Locally here on the returns oscillator, on these two bearish candles here, which pop. She has popped. What was the low down there? About 22.4. Yeah, now it's back up, what, about $400? Oh, Bitcoin. It's getting comfortable up here, though. Getting comfortable up here. Yes, it is. Let's see what the dot did. The dollar bounce down here. It's trying. I'm telling you what. So, you know, it runs down. It's at the. It's literally at the top of the weekly, bottom of the monthly, below the first standard deviation. Okay, let's see what happens here. If this dollar can get back up above the 1 SD, high probability getting back up in the 68.3 Laplace, which is the daily range. But it's nice how this indicator, we've been talking for 3 days, dollars are going to come down, test the weekly range. They always do. Always. Once again, alpha trading indicators. And everybody's like, oh, dollar's running off. Oh, shit. I've saw so many YouTube things and just it's stupid, man. People just don't know. People don't know where these areas are, which is sad. Pretty sad. So you're making predictions on things you don't even understand. So pretty much, yeah, you're just throwing darts at a board. Probably they're in positions, right? Of course, they're going to push their bias onto their followers and then dump on them all. So that usually works. We don't do that at Alpha Trading. That's why we're going to give you probabilities. I'm going to tell you where the weekly range is, the monthly range is, the tops, the bottoms, the probabilities, right? The current candle distribution levels. You're going to get it all from us. Right? And then, pretty much me, I'm looking for the divergence. I'm looking for variance outliers. There's a lot of things that goes into this, for sure. Wow, Tesla, man. Good Lord. Tesla's on a mission. Yes, it is. Should have gotten in position a long time ago. I was just busy with other shit, apparently. And I threw a condor around Tesla and got just nuked. Nuked. Let me see here. Probably left a bad taste in my mouth, but this thing is definitely moving. This dollar breaks down to the bottom side of this monthly range. It's probably going to come test the meat of the weekly that's right at the 2 SD on the daily. All right, here's the 95.4 Laplace. Would probably get a little bounce here, but eventually would probably end up at the middle of the weekly. And if it breaks here, it's going to definitely drop like a rock, probably. There's nothing there. Nothing there at all. You got some 4-hour stuff, but if the dollar today gets down below like 102.3, starts closing some 15-minute candles, it's probably going to end up at the bottom of the weekly down here at 101.9. And then you will see, wow, you'll probably see 1 SD moves easily. You know, you'll see SPY up here, 420. It's already at 414. The minis are running for the 1 SD already. Right, pretty close to it as we speak. Let's see. Now, obviously, we need the market to open to see where these new these stocks, the stonks, where their new distribution levels are at. Let me see here. While I was talking about crypto, let's see if anything's making any moves. Matic's been on a slow rise. Old Polly. Interesting. God, look at Link. What the fuck's happening with Link? Hello. Up 8.6%. If you got Link bags, there you go. Take your profit. Shit. Let's see here. What else? XRP. Not doing much at all. Bonk getting absolutely wrecked. Yeah. Probably because I sold it. All of us did. What a treasure that was. Holy shit, I made like 400 SOL. Thank you, free airdrop. Wham! Gotta love crypto. when you immediately you first think it's a scam, then you start people saying, "Oh no," and they're selling their bonk. And I was like, "What? This shit's real?" I was like, "Let's see how it plays out." And I remember going to bed. I went to bed that night, but it just looked like it was on a mission. Bonk looked like it was on a mission, so I was like, I'll wait and I'll reevaluate in the morning. When I went to bed, my bonk was worth 800 Solana. Woke up, it was worth 400. You know how fast I took that profit? I was like, oh shit, bam. Yeah, pissed away 400 Sol, but that was a free airdrop. You kidding me? I took that 400 Sol and rolled it right into the Catalina Whale Mixer that yesterday announced their record deal with Universal Music Group's Def Jam recordings. It's going to be incredible what these guys are doing. Incredible. Now the onus is on the Catalina Whale Mixer to make hit records. And here's the thing that people don't realize. Yeah, I'm all over the place this morning. You just got to bear with me. I'm excited. But these guys are embedded in the music industry, right? Embedded. It's a no-brainer. They've been producing good music. So here we go. All right, let's get over on traditional markets here. Let's look at these calls and puts. What do you think, P-Funk? What are we doing? We degening? Where is? Let me see here. SPY. Yeah. Okay. So opened up above. Yeah, just gapped right through the daily range. No freaking problem at all. What would I love to see right here? Boy, I'd love to see just a test. It doesn't have to. Doesn't have to test this daily range at like 412.25. But if it does, in the weakness that's being shown in the dollar, let me see here. What are these 420s going for right now, man? A nickel. A nickel. I'll tell you what, they'll be cheaper than that if this thing drops down. That could be a nice little play. It really could be a nice little play. But I don't know. I don't know if this thing depends. Let's see what the dollar does here. Let's see what the dollar does. Go, Apple. Run, you little fruit. Let's see here. Let me See if anything's popping out here. Let me get this back on traditional markets. There they are. Yeah, Tesla 206.8. Coming down though. Coming down though. Why? Look, guys. Here's the top of the daily range. Right? Did not gap up through it. Tesla coming down. Tesla's coming down. This would actually, you come down here and test this daily range, in my opinion, the way I would be looking at that as a good bounce spot right there, to be honest. Yes, yes, yes. Let's bring them all down. Let's come down into this little range down in here. Tesla definitely is going to come down. Look at, got the same thing going on with Netflix, right? Did it gap up through the daily range? No. Right? Not like SPY. Look where SPY closed. Here's the new daily range. Pre-market gap right through it. Been tested. This is how you want to use this is how you use this indicator. Because these ranges get tested. You gotta trust your indicators. Right? At some point. Now, coming from traditional TA, which most of us did, it's hard. Because they let you down. Right? Those traditional TA indicators, they will wreck you. You'll get one good trade, make you feel good about your edge, and you're like, oh, I knew I had an edge. And just magically, you forget about all the losses you've had. Pretty funny how that works. Pretty funny. You just need somebody like old Bilbo to remind you that your edge is the edge of a fucking cliff over the Pacific Ocean. You keep falling off of it and hitting your head. Here we are. Alpha Trading. We're right here. Willing to help. We've got great indicator packages for sale. Got to come check us out. All right? Got to come check us out. We have a free volatility package that you can get and start, right? But, you know, the more I look at it, guys, we're giving this stuff away, right? We're giving this stuff away. I mean, it behooves you to try out these indicators for a month. $99. I think we're even running a better deal right now. If you buy a six month package or something. Yeah, there's some, talk to Yasha about that. He's the guru. I just sit back and read these things. But yeah, the math conversation that was going on this morning, I was just ready to go out and just hit my head on a tree or something. I was like, oh God, I need coffee. Woo! My daddy told me a long time ago, Scott, surround yourself with smart people and you'll go far. It's like, all right, sounds good. Nah, I'm pretty smart myself. Let's see here. Okay, bam, bam. I mean, the SPY could find some support up here on the top side of the 68.3. There's no doubt. I'm gonna slow play this sucker though. I want to see what the first move's gonna do. That's what I want to see. What's going to be the first move? See, we're blessed with Matt from Alpha Trading. Sometimes he comes in.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? Let's see what else we got working here. Anything popping. Google pulling back, man. Google, not too many things in the red at all. Oil, Google, Uber down a little bit. Coinbase still getting jacked after that big run it had, man. It's pulling back hard. Pulling back hard. And apparently the SEC is digging into crypto, right? They're not happy with all this staking going on. It's Ponzi, man. All this staking shit. It's all Ponzi's. It's crazy. Well, let me take that back. The SEC definitely is not liking these tokens that are being staked, but they're really after the NFT space. You talk about Ponzi Central, man. It is incredible. By the end of this year, mark my words, a lot of these projects are going to be gone. A lot of these projects that people are hyping and all these degens like, because these projects are literally giving rev share. Dude, that's a security. You're going to go down in a burning, just in a fire. I do think the SEC is about to crack down on all this crap. It's so unregulated. There's so many scams. People are just getting hammered. And just letting these projects run wild. because they are straight up Ponzi. It's Ponzi-nomics, man. It's insane. Stake your NFT for our Ponzi token. I mean, the biggest, some of the biggest projects have it. They're gonna get hammered. If you're a holder, if you're a holder of an NFT project and they are literally staking for Ponzi tokens, you're gonna get crushed, man. You better start thinking. That's why I love Catalina Whale Mixer, right? We float. It's a sort of staking, but it's not for some Ponzi token. It's for POW points that get you into the ecosystem for different types of collectibles and whatnot.
Yeah, think of it as like airline miles.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny too. I'll tell you what right now, and I am bashing the degens on Solana. I'm not bashing Solana. It's a great blockchain. But Catalina Whale Mixer was on the ETH blockchain. God knows what these things would be worth right now. But the degens on Sol, they don't even know good real utility when you see it. Right? That's why there wasn't a big spike in price when this was announced, which just is huge for the space. Huge for Solana, right? So this is going to be fun, being part of this ride. For sure. I know Matt's excited. We're all excited. Anybody involved? And in the back of my head, I was like, I didn't think we were going to get a pump, to be honest, just because of the way the degens in Solana. There's a lot of ETH people that are like giving props for signing this deal. And a lot of people saying, "Well, man, I'd love to buy a Catalina Whale, but you guys aren't on ETH." So that's where we're at. So we need a change in the culture. That's all. And the whales start the wave. So let's see what happens. I'm sure everybody's already now. We had the announcement. Now everybody's like, "When?" win records, win this. It just never stops. It's a riot. Okay, let's see here. Back to the charts. SPY, you gonna come down here? Gonna come down to this daily range? I know you want to, you little sugar. Let's see, those 420s are 4 cents. Why am I looking at that? Well, it's a first standard deviation. It's almost like if we were to drop down here into the daily range, might be looking at the 417s. Let's see here. They're 33 cents right now. 33 cents right now. If this were to drop down to like a 411, yeah, there'll probably be about a dime. Buy a few of those. A couple 2-cent 420s. What do you think? I'm going to play? Just waiting patiently. What are you doing, P-Funk?
I'm waiting for him. Just waiting for it to drop down. I'm just hoping to go to the center.
Yep.
I'm waiting for it to.
Yep.
She's trying.
She sure is.
She's trying. I'm looking at the 418s and the 419s.
Yep. I like it. Let me see here. Let's get on SPY. See how these babies opened up. 15 minutes. That's what I want to see. Yeah, obviously pre-market. Gonna have an outlier. And what did I say on the 15-minute with SPY was going to happen? Exactly what happened, man. That candle, first candle, shot to 100 percentile, positively correlated. Yes, it did. Now, if this stays positively correlated and this starts contracting through these 15-minute candles, you're probably going to see this thing right back down here. I mean, look, pre-market, it gapped up above the 99.7 Laplace. So there's a 95.4% chance on the 15-minute it gets back down around 411. Right, 68.3% chance, like 410, 410.6, and what was that? 411.7. So a point apart, right here. Boom, 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 boom. Could definitely see that happening. Probabilities, man. Probabilities are to bring this price action back down over the probably this next hour. I would imagine some 50. We're so close though. We are so close. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it does it in the next 15-minute candle. Let me see here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, there's no div. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, on the 9-minute chart. This thing pre-market sent an outlier above the 99% confidence interval. Sure enough did. All the Fishers are up. Yeah, we're getting yeah, see, so now the volatility is pegged at 100 percentile in the 9-minute, positively correlated, right? So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm surprised the way this volatile. Now, if this starts let's see what happens. When does this 9-minute close? About 6 minutes, because this is given a read of a contraction here. But flat, when you're at 100 percentile and it's just flat through these candles, you're positively correlated. There's going to be some buy pressure. I mean, this thing's going to rise, but it is definitely coming down. So I would imagine you're going to see some contraction here in like 5 minutes. Yes, you are. Let me see. Just like this, right? Starting to contract. And this is down on the 6-minute. All right, so this is what I expect to see on the 9-minute. And obviously, you know, these pre-market moves, right? It throws these reads out. I mean, obviously it was trending to the top side pre-market, but now it's coming back down. Imagine when this candle closes too, this trend's going to be over. You're going to see this entropy turn up. But yeah, here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Let me see here. Do I hear something's blowing up? Cool. I just read Yasha's message. No problemo. No problemo. Let's see here. What are they talking about? Sorry guys, I'm reading something real quick.
GM guys.
Well, hello.
How are you doing, my friend?
Doing well. How are you, Dr. Grizzly?
Doing well as well.
Nice.
Excited about the whales, man.
Yeah.
What a fucking bomb they dropped yesterday.
Yeah, man. It's pretty big. And you know what's funny? I mean, it just proves how degenerate the people trading on Solana are. You get real utility and a real bam bam, and it doesn't make too many waves. But watch, it's going to be a slow burn. People are starting to burn or starting to buy. We got a lot of new people coming into the Discord. So yeah, it's just a matter of time. But yeah, it's on the Catalina whales now to produce hit records. Look, that's what they've been doing this. That's why I'm just sitting back enjoying the ride. And the music that they're putting together right now is awesome. Got a little snippet.
Have you heard like a sample yet or not yet?
Maybe just a little one.
So
Dude, it's good music. It is. It's real good.
Yeah, I bet it is. Perks of being in the DAO, right?
Yes. Yes. Get the inside action.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a chance to listen to it. I'm really looking forward to listen some of those tunes.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be great music.
Yeah.
Big time. Oh man, what happened? Oh, my ice pack busted. Isn't that a bitch? This is my favorite one.
Yo,
too.
I'm sorry if you were saying anything and I interrupted you.
Oh no, you're fine. Hold on for a second. I got a mess here. What the hell happened?
Matt, are you there? You're too quiet today.
Yeah, I'm here. Just working in the background.
You don't work.
How you doing, Grizz?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. You guys got a lot of activity over there?
Where?
Over at Bubble Goose?
Well, we have this contest like going right now, the Dream Goon contest. So that's that, and besides that, Carl's finishing up the deals with Wagri and everything. So we're just waiting on that for now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for you guys over there.
Yeah, it's going great, honestly. These last contests like really brought the community back and made everyone super active again. Like I'm super happy to see everyone just talking shit in Discord and
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait till, I mean, when Carl actually releases something, that stuff's gotta go bonkers, man.
Yeah, just like yesterday with the whales, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but like Bilbo said, though, ours is gonna be like a slow grow. You know, I mean, we'll probably get some pumps out of it here when, you know, you get some people, you get some of these bigger guys wanting to get in or whatever, but as the news trickles out. But I think everyone's gonna, you know, everyone's always gun shy until they actually see something. So yeah, so we have an announcement, great, but you know they're gonna want to see it and they're gonna want to hear this music, and if this music's kicking, you're gonna see a lot of people start to roll in.
Yeah, roll in, definitely.
And
just like Bilbo said, everyone in the Solana ecosystem is a fucking DJ, right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Everyone's just chasing crazy mints and flipping everything.
Yeah.
I'm not into that because I suck as a trader and buying tops and bottoms, but I definitely going to hold the whales until like they fly, like they can no longer get up, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then it's like and I love the way Carlo really made it a point to let everybody know, look, this isn't going to be like Web3 music. That's the problem. These people that are trying to do this, they're creating corny ass songs, just ridiculous stuff. No, this is going to be good music, man. Good music that everybody.
This is music you can play in a club.
Yeah, man.
That's the idea, right?
Yep.
Because no one wants to hear like whack me shit or you know, GM stuff like that. I mean, we like it because we're nerds, but most people like normies won't get behind.
Yeah, no. This is a legitimate, you know, music label that's putting out music to make money and to, you know, garner, attract, you know, a lot of people. So
yeah, just like any other musical group.
Yeah.
But it's so dope. Like I can still get my head around, you know, a Web3 or NFT music group. It's just so dope, man. I just like it's unreal.
Yeah.
And you watch, there's going to be there will be music videos just like the gorillas and stuff. I mean, people don't realize how much it fucking costs to put great video together. It is expensive as hell.
It is super expensive. Yeah.
That's why we have our new partner. And they have literally already told us, you create great music, they're going to pick up that end. They will pay to have those videos produced. So it's, man, dude, we're in a great position to really take over the Solana market. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's great. Now that D-God's left, you could probably be the top one. You know, fuck that. Do you think that's the reason? I wish they would stay. And so when we rise above them, they'll be like, oh, Jesus. You know, a lot of people are saying, well, because the D-God's left. It's like, fuck that shit. That's not why we're going to rise. We're going to rise because we're the Catalina Whale Mixer, and we just signed this great music deal. And
yeah, it's called having actual utility that's beneficial, you know, to the marketplace, and then people want to be involved.
Yep.
Something that I can't remember who said it yesterday, but really resonated with me was something like, you know, instead of having a great community, which is also a very important pillar in every NFT project, like you have to have a great product, right? And I think that if Whales can deliver that great product, then, you know, as you guys say, the money will start rolling in like right away, because everyone is looking for this great product, right? And they're hiding behind great communities as of now, because no one has really released something that's huge or, you know, different from other staking platforms or, you know, gamification of the tokens and everything like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes, guys. I'm excited.
Very excited. Good to hear your voice.
Yeah, and here's the thing too, is what the whales are going to be. It's going to be like a bunch of collabs. like Misha right now is talking about. He's like, just imagine it's going to be like the whales featuring Calvin Harris and Pharrell, stuff like that. I mean, it's going to be powerful because these guys got mad connections, man. I mean, mad connections in the entertainment industry, where a lot of these other projects, they don't at all. It's like they are a straight Web3. They started their thing as Web3, and they're trying to take Web3 into the entertainment industry, where these guys were in the entertainment industry. They're bringing the entertainment industry and bridging Web2 and Web3. There's a huge difference, in my opinion. They just have a lot of contacts.
Yeah, I agree with you, because it's not the same building in a space that's new,
right?
And trying to bridge something that's been going on for years, like the music industry,
right?
And I think that as of now, the real value we hold, as with whales, are the connection that Carlo and Michael have.
Yeah.
100%, I agree with you on that.
Big part of it, for sure.
Oh, and it's Josh and Ben, and oh my God, these guys, man, dude, they got
everyone.
I mean, that was the first thing. Carlo saw me at the mixer. First, I saw MG when I came in. We talked for a minute, but then the first time I came out to those bathrooms or whatever, Tracy was in the bathroom, and Carlo came walking up to me. Had Josh with him. He was like, "Josh, tell Bilbo." Josh looked at me, and he was just like, "We got big shit coming." That's when they had told me previously, but it kind of just went over my head. I'm like, "Yeah, Def Jam this. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that'd be nice." But yeah, Josh was like, "Def Jam, we signed this deal. This deal is signed with Def Jam." And I was just like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna go dance." I was like, "Let's go, baby." I've been holding it in so long. Thank God the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, I think everyone has that feeling right now, because we were waiting on something big, and they definitely didn't disappoint.
No. Yeah. Everybody knew that came into the Discord too. It was like, "Dude, I'm so bullish. Def Jam, hell yeah, let's go." It's like, yeah.
100%.
Now it's just on the Catalina Whales. Contract signed, got to produce good music. And these guys are good at what they do, so yeah, man. And that's what's
bullish,
great,
my friend. Bullish.
Yeah. It could be a wide variety of music, man. Hip hop, reggae, pop. I mean, it's going to be all over the place. It's going to be good. Gonna be good, because they'll do these collaborations with all kinds of different artists. Holy crap, it's gonna be awesome. And like I said again, they got major connections, man. Major connections. Oh, I'm waiting for the collab with the Whales and Martin Garrix, and let's go.
Let's go.
Fuck. But no, they're and yeah, and they were, who was it, Ben? Was it Ben and Josh that were at the Grammys, I think? Yeah, just rubbing elbows with everybody. Good stuff. Although the Grammys itself, fucking cringe, man. What the fuck? There was some weird, evil shit going on. It's like, what the hell is this?
I didn't watch that.
Oh, yeah, it's some stupid shit. I mean, I'm all for the Grammys, but... man, put it this way, there was some that one fucking God, what's that guy's name? And they did that. They're all dressed in red, got horns on and shit. I'm like, what in the fuck? Boy, it's just right in everybody's face these days. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The cult is just out in the open going, yep, we're here. Yeah, we run shit. Before, they just hid behind the scenes. Now it's just right out in everybody's face, and everybody's just like, woo, yay! I mean, do you not notice? What the hell? All the symbology and shit? It's like, man, these people are whacked. Maybe the Catalina Whales will save the music industry. That's what I'm talking about.
We're building our own cult behind some whales.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we're stoked. Man, the fucking chat's on fire over there too. Good Lord. Okay. Back to this business. Let's see here. All right, Spy. Trying to pull back here. But like I said, it doesn't have to. At all. Actually, still having the outlier to the top side. These fissures, man. I mean, this really does, especially, look now. There's that contracting now. Remember the 9 minute started contracting? Here's the 15. Now it's starting to contract. Here the correlation broke, right? Starting to slope down negative. Dropping out of random, still a random walk. Starting to drop into trend. The predictor is to the top side, and these fissures look great. I like the way this looks. To be honest. I do. Let's see how that 4 hour. Remember, I wanted to see something on the 4 hour. Yeah. Yeah, there's the bull div back here. No, it's not actually. No bear though either. Yeah, this is clean. Yeah, this on the 4 hour. These fissures are just wild right now. Way spread apart. They're all up though. They are all up. And the 4 hour, just like I said, the 4 hour on this open, the predictor broke. Right, predictor went back to the top side. Expansion. I expected to see that correlation stay positive. It didn't. So let's see what happens here. Let's just see what happens. See how that daily opened up. Yeah. There's a lot of hidden building. A lot of hidden bull. And there's no bear. All right, it's just all hidden bull building. From right here. Bam. What, last week? Yeah, about 9 days ago. Brrr. Hidden. Lower lows. Higher lows. Let's go. Try to take this thing up. Or down. That's how we roll here. Let's check out. Let me turn off the PB. Microsoft. When was I looking at Microsoft? Interesting. Must have been sleep trading again. Fuck. Let's see here. Yes, I have done that. Has anybody ever not sleepwalked but sleep traded? Because I have.
Oh, Xanax.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. I woke up, I was like, I don't remember putting this position on. Okay, there's the 15 minute. You didn't have, let's see where this power mean's at. So yeah, we were down here around the 2 SD band. What happened pre-market? Mean reverted pretty much on that candle, but now it's been down ever since. Yeah, we're on top of the power mean now. That's what I like. 412, huh? And that 412 is right at the top of the daily. Imagine that. Right at the top of the daily. This baby pops down here. I imagine we're going to get a nice little bounce. Where are we on the 4 hour? Nice. Nice. Pull this down a little bit. Let me put the 11 length on. Yeah. Scissor time. Scissor time. Weird weather. Holy shit, we got so much rain last night. I know P-Funk, you getting rained on too, man. I looked at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Big time.
We just cleared up.
60 here today, man.
Yeah, dude. They're like extended forecast in the like next 2 weeks. It's like in the 50s and low 60s, and it's like, oh my god. My dog's getting ticks. I'm like, are you shitting me? It's winter. So I gotta put that nasty medicine on. Holy shit, it's windy right now too, man. Wow. These fucking old oak trees are blowing hard. Good lord. Put a big gold bubble around me. Don't let one of these trees fall on my ass. That's where I'm at. So yeah, let's see where the 33 is. 2 SD, huh? I mean, obviously, it's got room to run. Those lower, this is going to be important right here to see what happens. Let me put on that 11 down here. Yeah, we're stuck right between them. That's what we want to see. Want to see this this 30 cross up. Oh no, that's the 11. Want to see the 11 cross up this power mean. This is, where's that at? Yeah, right at the top of the daily, like we just talked about. So what's up here? 416. What about the 1SD band up here? 418. Interesting. 418s are what, 15 cents right now. 420s are 4 cents. Yeah, fuck it, I front run it anyway. I already bought 5 of those little cheap bastards. I mean, $20, really? Come on.
PDT rule, man.
That's it. A few gallons of gas.
It sucks because of the PDT rule, though, man.
Oh, dude, it's stupid.
It's terrible, man.
That needs a change. Those guys at Tasty Trade are actually fucking pushing hard to get a lot of rules changed.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah, it's antiquated, right? I mean, it's like it makes zero fucking sense.
Well, they're losing out on a ton of volume. That's why they want that changed.
Yeah.
Think about it.
They're a ton. God, the
Think
degens.
how much more volume there would be.
You turn these degens loose on these 0 day. Dude. It'll be insane. It will be insane. And with our tools, yeah, bring it. Bring that liquidity. Let's go. Be nice. Yeah, be real nice. Yeah. Okay, so this baby's dead. Just on this 15, man. I mean, it's just, look at the position it's in. Something's going to give. Something's going to give. And I'm liking the top side. I mean, especially the predictor. The predictor on both these lengths is to the top side. For sure. And it's got room to run. It definitely has room to run. Let's see it happen. Yeah. See this variance go negative here. That's what I'm looking for, especially with these all the fishers were up. Got one just turned down. There we go. We got the new candles. All right, so boom, we're right back. We're right back down here at the 68.3 Laplace now. That's good. Ready to rock and roll. To the top side. And actually, it's setting up some bull div right now on the Z-score. And no, not quite yet. I mean, it could if it bounced up right here. But hell, if you get a bounce off the 0 mean here, good stuff. Like I said, so I'm going to depend on this fucking dollar. The dollar's right back up here. Right below the second support level. Usually turns the resistance. Right underneath the first standard deviation. If the dollar rejects here and goes back down, these things will fly. But I was just saying, if it does get back up inside this 1SD, it's probably going to definitely first stop middle of the monthly. Then hell, it could go right back to the daily range. And the market's predominantly probably be down today. Tesla, I don't think Tesla gives a shit at all. The correlation too, SPY is just really low. I believe, let me see here. Pull this baby up real quick here. Where are you at, Tesla? You little shit. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. What's the correlation? I mean a 0.5. Still low, right? Still low. Let me see here. What's a good? Yeah. I mean you got fuck triple Qs, IWM. So Russell, fuck triple Qs, all this stuff, man. It's really correlated with SPY right now. Obviously. You've got Apple. Apple's highly 0.87. Good stuff. Makes me feel confident in the trade I'm in. Microsoft too, 0.87. Let's see, anything really sticking out on that? Dia. Wow. Yeah, those are the big dogs. Got Apple and what's Meta? Yeah, Meta's only a 0.56. So yeah, you see SPY pump here? You see SPY pump here. Fucking Microsoft and Apple are gonna explode. For sure. Tesla's on its own mission. Fuck, man. Everybody, when it was down there at what? 101? Is that what it got down to? Everybody's like, there were so many people going, Tesla's going to like 75. And I'm looking at my charts going, what are these idiots looking at? There's nothing even there. This thing's doing nothing but going up from here. I should have put my money where my mouth was. I mean, crying out loud, this thing is up big time. All right, what, 110% now? Something crazy? Yeah. Tesla back. Tesla's back. A lot of people buying. Lots of people buying, man. Good stuff. All right, Dollar, what are you going to do here, buddy? What are you going to do? That's what we should be looking at. Let's see, what's a VIX at? 19, huh? Just floating around that mid-18s, right under 20 range. Here we got the 15-minute. Yeah, setting up a bunch of hidden bear. Hidden bear variance coming down, positively correlated. Let's see these fissures flip. The volatility's contracting and the correlation's broke. You can see it walking up. This is probably going to change. I want to see some strong. Let me see here. We got hidden on the 33 too. No, we don't. It was bull. Right? Got some bull div on the 33. Well, we're getting this little pop now. Dollar though on the 4 hour having an outlier to the downside with hidden bear. Look at that, man. Perfect hidden bear play. Boom, boom. Right when it turned down, you got the variance coming down, positively correlated, so it starts floating down, and then whammo, man, you get a variance outlier. The predictor flipped, still random walk, but yeah, getting expansion and volatility negatively correlated. All the fissures are down. Yeah, I see this. I see this continuing down for sure. Z-scores on a mission. Yeah, man. Yes, for sure. Let me see here. He is in here. Let's see. Let me go back to trade. There we go. Is there anything anybody wants to look at? Is there any outliers we're having right here? Let's see what Google's fucking problem is here, besides just being Google. Fucking spy machine. Whew. Good Lord. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. No bull div. Oh boy. This thing is just getting wrecked. Good. Be honest. Good. I'm not a Google fan. I was having fun in the car. I was calling Siri Alexa. It was hilarious. You ever fucked with Siri? It gets pissed. Oh shit! What are we doing?
If you start being naughty to her, she's like, "Please don't use that language."
I know it's a riot. Yeah. It's too late to. We've already turned all this shit on. Pretty soon they'll be building their own robots, and we're fucked.
Imagine when Siri has ability to bring out opinions on what you just said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. God, look at the Z-score outlier with the variance too, man.
Are you on mobile?
Who?
Grizz.
No, I'm on a laptop. Why?
You're on a laptop? How you doing the smiley faces?
There's a button next to the mic thing with reaction. See? Maybe it's because of the Discord Nitro thing. Do you have it?
Oh yeah. I have it.
What are you talking, What are you talking about?
Well, if you're looking at the Discord, if you're in the Alpha Voice and you're looking in there, he hits these it's like like on TikTok or whatever.
Oh, I just see him now. Yeah.
Yeah, he can hit the.
Oh, okay.
It's like a reaction thing. Yeah. ACW is doing it as well.
Yeah, cool.
Man,
All right, I got it. Gosh, I swear, man, I've been here how long? I never even knew.
I think they just released it because
there we go. I got my little whale hearts.
Yeah, let's go.
Got some pals. Pow pow! Pow pow pow! Oh God, I found a new toy. Thanks, Boomer Matt.
It's like the Grizz. He's the one using it.
Well, I know, but you brought up the Boomer question. Hey, how are you doing that?
Right.
I don't understand technology.
Web3 educational courses at
That's
Alpha
right.
Trading, live trading as well.
You learn to trade, and you learn to use the technology, guys.
How
Do not
fucking
fade
fun.
on
Yeah, for
trading.
sure.
Funny. ETH, AGIX, yeah, alright. Yeah, let's look at Sol. Let's look at Sol. Wait a minute, let me go back over here real quick. Okay. Dollar, take a big shit right down here at about 102.2. That's my last request for you, you scumbag. Let me see here. Cash is still king. Cash is still king, though. Oh, Solana, what are you doing? Let's see here. Let's go to the daily. This is bullish. This is very bullish. I mean, look at the price action. Look at the Z-score. Look at the Z-score. Look at the returns oscillator, man, during this whole sideways move. I like this. I really do. Variance is flat as shit. Z-score barely had a pullback here, but the Z-score had an outlier down to these confidence intervals. Random walk the whole time. Volatility starting to expand, positively correlated. This is on the daily. Let me see here. And to be honest, is there a little bit? I'll tell you what, right here, if this thing bounces right here, there's bull div on the returns oscillator from this low right here. Let's go. Get this thing moving, man. It's a weekly. Problem with Sol, you can't get a good read. I can't get any variance. Can't get my entropy. I know one thing. Look at the Laplace bands after, the all-time high. I mean, this just been... You got a move coming. Got a move coming. But obviously on the weekly right now, all right, we have been contracting, negatively correlated. I mean, this whole move on the weekly was contraction, right? The first little move, boom, it popped right here, bam. But contracting, nice, smooth contraction too, negatively correlated. Well, right here, the last 2 weeks, right, correlation broke. It's still contracting. So we either need that correlation to break again or volatility to come in big time. And look what it's setting up right now. It's setting up some nice hidden bull divergence on the weekly. Crypto in general, man. Crypto in general. Everybody wants to fade crypto. Fade it at your own risk. We know how this thing goes. You've been in crypto long enough, you're just sitting back, just waiting. Just waiting. Let's put this into perspective. But yeah, I like Sol. I like Sol. Does look good. It's a 33-minute doing right now. Show me something special. Variance coming down, negatively correlated. No bear div. Fishers are all up. Random walk. Volatility contracting, negatively correlated. I likey.
What do you guys think? Do you think we'll see a bull market this year, or until next year when things settle down a bit?
I mean, I'm going to be honest. Nobody can really predict that, even with our tools. That's why a lot of us, we just trade low time frames. But as far as getting a read, I'll go out on a limb and say, I think we've been in one. I think we're turning. I think that the market is turning around. Right? And look, what was it, a week ago? I was like, I feel like the Fed is already pivoting. I think the Fed's buying stock. And it's like, boom. Then when Jerome speaks, he's like, well, inflation's easing, but interest rates are going to still rise. I mean, what the fuck, man? But still, they're bullshitting. I honestly think this market's turning around. But we'll see.
Sentiment is also turning around, right? Like, everyone's just, becoming a bit bullish, and the vibe is a bit positive as well. Like, very different from a few months ago.
Oh, yeah. Very different. Well, there's so much fear in the markets, man. And this could be it, And there's a lot of fear. A lot of people buy. Scared money don't make money.
Yeah.
So everybody's, been buying. Has it paid off for everybody? I mean, you kidding me? Hell yeah, it has. Hell yeah, it has. Big time. Big time. So yeah, I'd go out on a limb and say that, man. Let me see here. Here we go. Here's BTC, the bull. Just beautiful. Take some profit. 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 Let's go. Let's see here. Look at the returns oscillators. I mean, there's just, we've been talking about this. Look, got one more Fisher on the monthly. One more Fisher on the monthly. And this makes, we need just...
When you say Fisher, what do you mean exactly?
The Fishers. This is our Fisher indicator. It's got, you can use 4 different lengths. Yeah. Because the Fisher transform, it finishes out price action in a normal distribution. That's why, like, coming from traditional TA, this is the only thing we brought. Pretty much.
Right.
That and the ALMA moving averages that do the same thing. Finish out price action in a normal distribution.
Okay.
But now there was a conversation math going on this morning where it's like, normally distributed, huh? No, Laplace. So we got some things cooking. Hell, at some point here, everything might get shifted into like being based on Laplace distribution instead of normally distributed. I don't know. I was low on coffee trying to understand what Yasha and Van were talking about. It's just like, oh my God. This is why I surround myself with brilliant minds. Let's go. You guys are smart. I like you. Let me see. But yeah, this monthly, man. This monthly looks good. I mean, from the all-time highs, the return oscillator was doing nothing but just setting up. Setting up bull div. Setting up bull div. Now we're finally getting some action. We really are. Leg up? Possibly. Let me see something here. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin pulled back about 77%. 77%. Now I'm going to go from the closes. What was that last one back? Yeah, 77% on that pullback from the 20K high. It was 77. Let me do that again. Make sure I just did closes. Boom. 72, about 73.5. So, I mean, I like it, though. I do like it. Because, I mean, this is the bull div playing out that's been building on this macro time frame. Crazy. And you go to the weekly, it's good looking. That is good looking indeed. Although, like I just said, that predictor has flipped. But yeah, I mean, we had this little pullback. But here's the thing, though. There's no bull div, man. No bull div at all. I mean, because this right here, this is still a higher high than right here. I mean, yeah, no bear div. Jesus, there's no bear div on the top side at all. On returns oscillator, Z-score. So then that leads you to believe what's it doing? It's setting up hidden bull. Setting up hidden bull divergence. I do like indeed. Let's see here. Alright, that's enough crypto. Anything else? I know he wanted to look at... Yeah, you want to see if that baby's pulling back. Did I put that on my watch list? I thought I did. I didn't? You silly man. I'll do it right now. Okay. Binance USD. Fuck you. CZ. Ching Zong Long. Whatever your name is. I don't know. I just can't pronounce it.
No one can.
Jing Jong.
Same
Ling.
with Duquan.
Let me see here. USD. What do I... God, Binance just fucking hogging all the juice, man. I mean, it's really not traded in a lot of places. That's a thing. Everybody fears Dr. Ben. Dude, he could like make your brain swell just by looking at you. I love listening to him talk. He's so animated and shit. He's always got his wild ass hats on.
You see where I get the taste for those Bubble Goose bucket hats.
I know. It's all Dr. Ben.
Smart people wear crazy hats. That's what I can make out in this crypto space.
Wow, this thing pulled back from the high big time, didn't it? Yeah, I mean, bear div, man. Bear div is setting up on the whole run. Look at those fissures, boy. Those fissures right at the top. Flip. Had a little outlier to the downside. Variance continued down. Positively correlated. Yeah, see here, there's a problem, man. It didn't set up any bull div at all. Didn't set up any bull div at all. And in fact, it's just setting up hidden right now. We're getting a negatively correlated candle though, so no worries yet. But these fissures, man, are below the mean of the bands. I guess you got one up. No, it flipped down. God, this coffee gives me the hiccups. What the hell? But the Z-score is low. Let me see the daily. There had to have been some strong... Boy, oh boy, there wasn't. Wow, I'm shocked to see that, man. I mean, there is some back here. Not as strong as I thought. I thought we were going to see more locally, but what the fuck? Dude, says it all. When you get div on all these fissures, look out, man. Look out. Look, the div was on Z-score. Not very strong on the returns oscillator, though. I'm not going to lie. Not very strong at all. Just tiny bit, but fissure, DLP, Z-score, div everywhere. Heading back into a random walk. The predictors flip to the top side. Volatility is pegged at 100% negatively correlated. This thing's going to continue to slide. Let's see the intraday here. My favorite on the 33. There's some bull div. There is some bull div. You get a bounce here, man. We'll get a nice bounce. Definitely get a nice bounce. I'll send some pals across my. Woohoo! Woohoo! That is cool. It's kind of like Twitter. Twitter's got the little boop 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 boop. Can hit. Okay, let me see here. Here we got Yasha, I'm fine. Warlord. You want to look at anything, Warlord? Hey, I need a couple minutes. If you want to talk about something, I'll be right back.
What shall we talk about? Should we talk about NFTs? Should we talk about crypto? Should we talk about stocks? Should we talk about the dollar with regards to the amount of dollars that have literally just been minted with regards to profits in the oil industry, thus making the Dixie stronger? I don't know what you guys want to discuss. Do you want to discuss new shitcoins that you think are 10xable, 100xable? Do you want to discuss current market conditions? What's the city? Alright, we'll start it off with NFTs. First off, there's something that's called asset amortization. Look into it. And secondly, it's going to be called Operation Blowhole Heist. Alright. And if you can figure out what asset amortization is, and just do a quick Google search, you'll see how you can drain liquidity from the rest of the crypto market. So that's something that will have to be looked out for. And then what else? What else can we discuss? What is on my mind? We can discuss AI emotionally with regards to their current prices and their coins. I have taken some profits on HIX. I've left a bag there that I don't give a shit about. It must do its work to get me to $10, $80, $100, $150, and if Ethereum can be valued at $5,000, I reckon HIX can too. So that's just with forward hype. So my artificial intelligence play is over until stated otherwise. I will stack some more HIX, doesn't really matter the price, for the next 10, 12 months. NFT, let's say, like the NFT market space environment, what would I say about that? I would say that with regards to crypto news that was released last night, the Catalina whales is some pretty cool hardcore news, as it is the first project to have, or will be the first project to have real world utility and not just earning rewards off of merch that is sold to the holders of said NFT, right? You're building a Ponzi brand if that is what your motive is with your NFT project, is to sell your merch just to your NFT holders. It's not perpetual enough. Okay, so there's a few things with regards to NFTs that we'll have to look out for, and I think this current play, and here's another thing, and maybe Dr. Grizzly can please bring this up in Bollywood. Sorry I couldn't attend the latest one. I had to wake up quite early and be on point today.
No problem, brother. No problem.
But yeah, hopefully I can jump on, or jump in due time. But what I would like for you to bring up is how maybe people feel about the narrative of NFTs were just NFTs, okay? And then we had something which was called the Catalina whales. And what was their idea? Okay, well, and the Barber Goose ballers. I will say this, I only bought a Catalina whale because I saw Carl Jones was part of them, okay? And then I learned about Wagney Beach because Bilbo said, hey, you know this TV show with the Boondocks? I was like, yeah. Like, well, there's a producer guy there. His name's Carl Jones. This is his collection. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? All right. I was like, okay, this is legit. Like, these people have connects. Yeah. Now, being that was the first narrative I've been seeing where they're like taking, let's say, an artist. Now they're making this artist a more signature artist. And that artist was Carl Jones. What are they doing? They're making animation. Before Carl Jones and the whales rocked up on the block, who was making animation? Right? The only project that I can think of was the famous people that owned Bored Apes, and they put them in the music video. Okay? And I don't know how the Bored Ape structure works, I don't own one. But did those people, do the Bored Ape holders receive royalties every time, let's say, that Eminem or Snoop Dogg video gets played? I don't know. If they do, that's a cool plan. If not, that's unfortunate. And if not, it's me just using my cool race car and putting a sticker on, right? Like, it means nothing to the brand just because I'm a good driver and I chose to drive that car. I'm not sponsored by the brand doesn't have anything to do with me. So that's where the problem lies. But this whole narrative of, and Bilbo made this very clear the last time, was, look at all these people. Now everyone's jumping into animation. And I was like, dude, that is such a beautiful observation. It's like the Catalina whales, with the recognition and stature of the person that brought on board Carl Jones, was able to swing the whole Web3 crypto NFT fucking narrative to, oh, we're doing animation now, right? So they've just swung this whole thing into everyone doing animation, which is pretty much like Catalina whales and BGB's idea, you know? So all these people were like, they didn't have all these other projects in the ecosystem. I don't hold any other NFTs except for one other person that I can sort of afford to support, and the Catalina whales and BGBs. I have no incentive to hold anything else. And why is that? Is because that was the first time I heard, oh shit, this is actual utility. Look, these are the guys these guys talk to. Like, this is a doable project. Now everyone's jumped on the boat and trying to do the same thing to add utility to that project. Why aren't people original in this NFT space? And I think it is a narrative, and I know it might be a hard one to bring up, but I think that people forget, and this is what I don't like, because I see it in Africa. It's only been 1 year, we have a new president, and people are already complaining, and it's like, but you guys were doing nothing, the previous people were doing nothing for 8 years. Like, NFTs aren't a new thing, right? Like, I'm just gonna say that, NFTs aren't a new thing. Utilizing them is a new thing, right? And because all these other, like, projects, they don't know how to utilize, the only way they could utilize was like, yeah, we're gonna make a brand, we can make a fashion brand. Yeah, well, you and every other person who studied fashion for 4 to 8 years of their life, that's what they're gonna do, is build a fashion brand. So, like, that market is saturated, you know? And if you were to look at the models of the Wagner Beach collections, it's like, that's a bonus. That's like, yeah, we got to make a movie, and if the movie's popular, the merch will sell. It's not we selling merch to make a movie, you know? And because it flows movie to merch and not merch to make a movie, it's like, to me, not a pyramid scheme, because you're just trying to attract people. I don't know how to put it, man, but yeah, there's a lot of bullshit that I hear in the NFT space, and people aren't original, and I think this needs to be called out. I think we might need some people with some good energy who are free thinkers in that show, maybe to get the best out of that show. Obviously, don't want to hurt ecosystems and stuff, but at the end of the day, I see oaks with funny profile pictures just slamming their shill links in discords that they're not really a part of, or they are, but they don't show their hand. And it's like, you know, don't play games. If you're here, you're here, right? Like every community has their followers, so we don't want to upset them. But it's also, there's something that needs to be, this is another thing that people need to understand, G. And I don't know if, I don't know, I would say it. I will say it if you need me to say it. And it is, at the end of the day, is these are businesses. NFT projects are businesses, all right? Crypto projects are businesses. And yes, everybody wants to be friends, but in the bullpen, it's the bullpen. Outside of the bullpen, you can be friends. But when you're doing business, it's business. So expect the sharpest businessman to win. And the fact that everyone wants to hold hands and go, this is Solana ecosystem. Where were they holding hands 3 months ago when our floor price was whatever it was, $360? Right?
Yeah,
like, who's holding our hand?
Everyone kicks you when you're down.
Yeah, bro. So who's holding their hand? Now they want to jump on board, and I don't want to say anything, but like the founders or the people that are, let's say, hosting the BGBs, you know, they want to be like, yeah, cool, check this project out. No, bro. Fuck that. They shouldn't even deserve the right to be allowed to advertise in our space. Okay? If they want to, they can be a paid show. All right? So what do you do with that money? Someone says, yo, I want to be on your stage when Carl Jones is there, and I'm willing to spend $1,000 for 10 minutes of a discussion, and you can take me off. That is the kind of shit that needs to be put up. I know everyone wants a space to grow, but dude, everyone's copying this project. The outcome wants to be animation and royalties of animation and signing with a studio, but no one mentioned this a year ago. The whales minted, no one was talking about this. The whales minted, I didn't hear about it. I've been thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I want to get blockchain music going, blah, blah. I learned about the whale plan. I was like, don't try to beat them, join them. Like, now people are trying to beat them. And that's what pisses me off. And then we give them the time. It's like, no. If you want to be here, pay the money. And then what does that do? That's like for the BGB DAO that you guys maybe need to start, like the Catalina Whale DAO. Like, that's money for the DAO. Now the members on the DAO get to like spend that cash. Like figure out like, oh, you buy up the floor of Bubble Bees, do like little raffle things. You also don't want to give them away. You want people to work for them. You know, like there's a few things that need to be put in place, because those Clanosaur guys, it's like,
yeah, that's a joke.
It pisses me off, Bobo. Like, I'm not gonna be a dick, but I mean, gee, what they are is like they're a company, a brick and mortar company that is trying to profit off of their current productions. Okay, which is now they've made art already. They've put the time and money into 3D render these dinosaurs, and now they're just trying to skim the cherry on the top.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the kind of shit that pisses me off. And the fact that people are like, dinosaurs, and we're gonna see this. It's gonna be a new model of movie that's coming out, and all of this. Yes, it's a type of business plan that you can do to get the maximum outcome from your movie if it's a good movie. You know, giving people early access. You don't have to pay for the advertising, blah, 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 all this bullshit. I understand the model, but it should state there, like, we're going to make a movie and mint. And then here is the movie and the discussion of the whole production behind it. Not, oh shit, check, we can cut out all these characters because we've already 3D rendered them and sell them for whatever price. It costs them nothing to do it. And we give those people the time. We say we're going to buy their collections. Yeah, I'll check you out. No, man, fuck that. Like, there needs to be a serious double check, bro. Sorry if I'm being a little bit aggro here.
No.
But it pisses me off.
It's a discount double check.
You're saying the right stuff. Like, I think about it exactly the way you think about it.
Because by no means, GM, am I attacking anything that you're doing or anything like that. Because, bro, what you're doing is you're doing God's work. You're there, you're putting in your time, you like discussing things, and yeah, you have to keep the conversation going. Yeah, you have to like bring these projects up so that other people come on board and see your project and stuff like this. But remember, someone's coming to you. You aren't going to them. All right. So
Yeah.
So like, the time will come where you'll realize that, oh damn, this is actually, like, let's say I can host 10 people, or maybe I only had to ask 5, you know, or like maybe currently more I have to ask for 10. But the time will come when it's like, these oaks, if they were here, they would be here. They would be in the Discord, they'd be shouting out, like, they know the opportunities. So why don't I see anyone? But you want to come share a project. Another thing is go after these founders that have different PFPs. One thing that pisses me off is a crypto project made you famous and you're still working for them, but then you use another PFP. No, my guy. That's ethics. Doesn't matter how nice the guy you are. That's ethics, and it's like paid politician shit. You have no ethics.
Yeah.
So you ain't, if you're gonna be the captain of the boat, bro, you're gonna go down with the boat. And if you're a good person, people will know, like, damn, this guy went down with the boat, he still rocked the PFP. Then he got fired, or the business wrote him off because they went under. Like, that's more respectful than going like, this guy changed his picture to a monkey, and then the project went under. It's like, you know?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I don't know. I want to pick a lot of bones.
I want to pick a lot of bones.
Just don't pick your nose.
Yeah, don't pick my nose. Only my toes, then my nose.
Or your toes, man. Gotta love ethics, brother. 100%
Yeah.
there.
So anyway, let me stop waffling. I'm sure we can go back to the market. I just thought I'd do a little NFT rant because I never do one. I usually do it on purpose.
I think you raised a very important point, like, because I've seen so many projects, like, you know, trying to launch and then they automatically rock because the owners like only wanted the main money to buy a deal or to buy another
Right.
expensive project that they wanted in. So one of the main problems I see is that people are watching NFT projects as a way to like get money quickly and then straight up rock their, you know, quote unquote community that they were trying to build. And I think that's part of the problem, right? Because we've seen it from last year, and I think it hasn't stopped till now, and people are still buying those shit, and I think that's part of the problem as well, because people don't learn, like they get rocked over and over and over, and they are still buying these shitty projects and these, you know, hype mints and everything. So I think it's an overall problem that we are still, you know, a bit far from resolving, which involves a lot of, you know, education and people being aware of what they're doing in the space.
For sure, man. For sure. It's a tough edge to climb.
Yeah, always. So anyway, I agree. Spy came down, tested this power mean.
Yeah, it do.
Yes, it do.
It do be.
Now does it?
Turn, that's what I'm waiting to see. Those 420s gotta be cheap right now.
Yeah, they are.
418s are 6 cents, man.
What are they? The 420s are 2 cents. Jeez.
Yeah. The guy in my other room, he's chilling 60. He's bought the 414s at $1. They're 60 cents. So something else to keep an eye on. I don't know, man. This looks sweet.
He bought them at $1?
Bought them at $1. I mean, he lost 10 cents on it, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, how he stops out, you gotta hit, 10% stop,
So yeah, that was
Like that at $1, you gotta love it at 64 cents.
All right. It's so true. So true.
The 418s are 6. Those ones I'm eyeballing. I don't know if we got enough room there, though, man.
Yeah, it's interesting right now. I mean, it's dollar.
EMPH, look at that today.
Check it out.
We're destroyed again, dude. This stock is sick. Eddie Nancy Paul Henry.
Oh yeah. It's
Dude, that's a big move, bro.
Good God.
I know.
Well,
remember we were looking at this, it was up 25 yesterday morning?
Pissed that all the way.
$60, it's a 30% move in 2 days. Oh,
ever
wow.
since that pre-market gap, it's been dumping ever since.
Jesus, man.
Contracting volatility. Hell, it's on the 33. What's this 4-hour look like? Nasty. Big outlier. Yeah. Bear div. Yeah, this thing came tumbling down, man. Holy crap. Gave away the whole fucking move, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then some.
Yeah, it did. And then some, for
I
sure.
think everybody's waiting on a CPI next week, dude. I mean, you know what I mean? So.
All right. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. Gave away that whole freaking move. You see some. Boom. Up to where that pre-market gap, it was up 22%. Wow. Then it freaking. From the top there, about 17.4. Yeah, gross. Gross.
So when you call it condor, is that, or when you're doing a condor, that's just, you're selling a put and you're buying a put, right?
It's kind of like a put spread and a call spread. Or to make it even easier, it's like you are putting a strangle on and then buying the wings. Right? Out like 5 points or something. That's usually what I try to do. Have like a 5-point spread. But yeah, that's the easiest way to explain it, because people have put spread, call spread, what? Yeah, it's like, but if you think of it like you're selling a call, you're selling a put, you're creating that range around that asset, and then you're just buying the wings, and that decreases the buy power, because we know when you sell options, if I were to like put a strangle on, say, SPY right now, oh, it's ridiculously expensive. Ridiculously expensive. Especially if I go out here, I'll throw one on here out on March. So 36 days out. If I were to throw a strangle on short, boom. Let's see here. It would take $8,250 of buying power. But you turn, yeah, a lot of money, and the max loss is infinite. Right? And your max profit's only $1,800 on that trade. So, not a good trade right now. But the way this is set up, I mean, these are tight. These are real tight. You could spread that out. But, so that short strangle, now throw a condor on. Boom. Selling the same call and the same strike and just buying the wings only takes $3 of buying power.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. That's why I like the condors. For sure. Likes the condors. So yeah, that's pretty much define risk. You buy those wings and it really, boom, helps. Help. Okay, so what's the dollar going to do here? It got back up inside the first standard deviation. It's going to dump out here or go sideways. Give these markets a chance here for topside now. I mean, everything's down here at the daily, right? Right at the daily range, right at the center. Boom, boom, boom. Apple's there. Netflix is above. And Netflix definitely did not gap up through its daily. We'll see what happens there.
Tesla's up $10.
Yeah, of course Tesla's up. With its daily range down here, just like la 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 la. Is anybody going to come down and test me? We will see. We will see. Most of the times it does happen. Most of the time it happens. But we know Tesla, I mean, it's not correlated with SPY at all. I mean, this thing going to do whatever. It probably could come down and test this easily with SPY going up. No problem. Yeah, we're going to want to see SPY back up here. Let's see here. So what's that? The 1SD is at 416. That would be a good move in itself. I would like that. Let me see here. View and send. Clear order. Boom. So let's see. Oh, that's 36 days out. Where's those 0 days? They're there. Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy. Yeah, the 416s are 20. 416s are 20 cents. If that were to get in the money, it'd be you'd probably 5x that trade. Yeah.
You could tell one of these. Something's gonna. I mean, obviously it's gonna go up or down. We know that, but it's
yeah, something's about to.
It might be. You know, that's why I'm trying to figure this out. If I can buy a put and a call, right? And then so let's say you bought a 409 for 20 cents put, and you bought a 416 for 20 cents. That's 40 cents, right? So your risk is 40 cents. You know what I mean? For the
right.
So if you know. If it makes a big move either way.
Yeah, I mean you're kind of. It's just kind of like.
Right. I think your little VRE tool, that VRE width tool or whatever, that Yasha uses, might be good for that.
Yeah, to see if on the lower time frames when it's in trend, when it's going to range. Yeah.
Right.
I got to do more studying on that. I've never really used it much, to be honest.
Yeah, he uses, I think, on a 15-minute.
Yeah.
And a 45-minute, I think.
Right. Show.
Yeah, I gotta get out. Every time he tells me this is what happens when you get old, you can't remember shit. I gotta ask him again how it works.
Right.
It's night time, he told me.
No, I hear you.
Anyway. All right. I gotta go run an errand or two, gentlemen. You guys have a great
Yeah,
morning.
we're about to about to turn this thing up. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll let this baby go. We'll get back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See what happens with these markets. Really interesting. Real interesting indeed. You got Tesla running away from the pack, obviously, since the beginning. I mean, nothing bottomed out at 101 or whatever. It's been on a mission ever since. Yeah, it's a great company. What are you going to do? Not correlated with SPY, about a 0.5, so it's just going to run wild. I appreciate everybody showing up live in the Discord, everybody watching on YouTube. You guys have a great day, wherever you live on this big, beautiful blue marble. We'll see you tomorrow morning.